Well, another YouTube original that came out
Yeah.
was Mr. Beast's.
Yeah, and I didn't watch it. And guys, I'm going to apologize to you first and foremost because I saw this event and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to watch it. I've got some cards to sort. I've got something else to do. I was like, I ain't going to watch it. But then I thought, I've got a podcast where I literally speak about things that happen in the week. So I'm going to start watching stuff like this.
Well, right now it's on 16 million views.
Oh my God. Wow, I'm such a boomer.
I literally clicked on the video. I have an advert for it.
Yeah.
For Honey of Mr. Beast.
Oh, wow. So he's
literally his own advert.
that's winning. That's winning.
So this is actually the second Creator Games of the YouTube originals. The first one was the Rock, Paper, Scissors tournament.
Yeah.
So this one is basically a trivia tournament where he got, I don't know, like 16 or 32. I don't know, something like that.
Because wasn't Logan's called the Challenger Games?
What's that?
Wasn't Logan Paul's?
Yeah, this is the Creator Games.
Ah, okay.
So basically, he got them, and he had like a best of 3 head-to-head trivia, like knowledge thing,
Yeah.
which you'd think JJ would be good at, obviously. He's got it tattooed on him.
Yeah.
But he ended up going out first round
He got
to
first
Rosanna
rounded.
Pansino.
Unlucky JJ.
So, yeah, you didn't watch it, which is kind of annoying.
I watched his part. I swear I watched him against Addison Rae.
Well, the thing is with this, right? It was good. Obviously, when you're doing a live stream and you've got this many creators, there's always going to be stuff that goes wrong.
Yeah.
The only thing I actually think it was all smooth and everything. The only thing I didn't like it, and this isn't me hating on it, it's just something I couldn't understand. And I know the comments agreed with me in the video, like on the live stream, because everyone was actually way more rude about it. Was certain people had multiple people.
Yeah, I think he addressed this, didn't he, after that on a tweet?
He might have done.
Yeah.
Let me load it. What, Mr. Beast's Twitter?
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, he tweeted about Among Us. Wow. Any YouTubers trying to play Among Us for a video? Have an open slot? Oh, I should have replied.
Jeez. When was that?
You off. That's 13 minutes ago.
Oh, bro, you're going to do it.
See, this is why I miss Twitter, just for stuff like that.
Yeah.
He said, I see some people mad that I let multiple people compete on a single team in the trivia tournament. Honestly, the tournament was just for fun and to bring the community together. And I'd appreciate if you were to get mad at anyone, get mad at me. It was my decision. I get that. And I like... Yeah. He says, the criticism is noted. I'll definitely keep all the teams the same size next time. 100% my bad. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't think it's an issue.
Yeah.
It's like, it's definitely not something to hate on it for. It's just something that, next time I think.
Do better. Or like,
but
improve.
Ultimately, it's always a learning thing, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So, the team that won was Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio.
Jeez.
But the entire tournament, it was those two plus their mum and dad.
Yeah, I heard that.
So they went up against a couple people, like, I think they went up against Quebble Cop.
And we all know boomers have got the more knowledge, right?
Well, there was a question or two that was like, oh, how many points did Michael Jordan score in his career or something like that?
Yeah.
And, I mean, firstly, they're American, so they have an advantage anyway, because I don't know if Quebble even watches that much basketball. But Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio both just instantly look at their dad, and their dad whispers something, and it's a decent guess. Yeah. And then, the next question is, in the final, it was like, oh, what's pi to this many digits? And I think it was Dixie D'Amelio knew it. So it's kind of like, I mean, having more people is obviously,
easy. Yeah,
way more beneficial.
Four brains are better than two.
Yeah, and I mean, ultimately, it doesn't matter anyway, because, the money was going to subscribers anyway, so...
Yeah.
It's just, next time, I think that is the one thing that could change. But ultimately, the whole thing went well. They got ridiculous views. They got good feedback, etc.
Yeah.
I think it's mad what Mr. Beast does. Mr. Beast does keep coming out with new stuff.
Yeah. Credit to him.
Because, like, this is kind of like, we've just done Trivial Pursuit, but to do it live with that many creators from around the world is different.
Yeah, and it must be tough as well because obviously, like, a lot of these creators are really busy as well, and so for them to, like, it's not obviously for them to do it. It's for charity as well, so it's good. But it's like I'm saying, for him, it must be a lot of pressure to know that he is responsible for 32 people's time, or the time of 32 different people. So definitely a lot of pressure, and you can only do so much. So shout out to him for putting it on, and if there are any certain things that he feels like he could do better next time, I'm sure he will do that.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not. There's no need to hate on it for certain stuff. It's just like constructive criticism is what you need.
It's always the best.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a madness. Like $300,000 to the winner.
Yeah, big up.
So yeah,
Mr. Beast doing bits.
Challenge games. I wonder how many he's got. You've got trivia. You've got rock paper scissors. What's next?
Sort of rap battle.
Oh, I think it might just be like. You see the game Quiplash. You ever play Quiplash?
Yeah.
Imagine that. Yo, Mr. Beast, if you're listening to this, I've had an idea for you.
Come on.
So you do Quiplash, basically, where say he has JJV Logan for ease.
Yeah.
You basically put them head to head. You give them a question like, name a bad superhero.
Spider-Man.
Then they both write an answer.
Yeah.
And it anonymously goes out to the audience watching.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And the audience vote on it, and it's like whoever wins goes through to the next round. It's basically the same as the trivia one, but it's like voted by the audience. And as long as it's anonymous, you can't say, "Oh, but whoever has the big audience will win."
Yeah, that's quite actually more of an audience engagement way. Yeah, that's sick. Mr. Beast,
that's quite a sick idea. I'm like, you know what?
That's $500K.
If I have a way of messaging him, I'm gonna message him.
So you just look on Twitter, right?
I don't log on Twitter.
No. Well,
any tweet you see of me is me texting George to tweet.
Well, text George to text Mr. Beast to text you, to text George back to then text you, to then text George back to text.
That conversation. I do miss Twitter for that reason. George showed me a picture the other day, and I had like 9 DMs that I just look really rude by not replying.
You know what? You know what would be sick? Facebook's got Facebook Messenger. It'd be sick how you could get Twitter Messenger.
DMs.
Yeah, so that'd be sick.